beautiful day here, middle of October. Short sleeve weather, shorts on, probably in the upper 60s, early low 70s. Margaret just took off, and I'm here on Bear for the next 4 weeks by myself. I'm trying to get a couple projects done. As you can see, we've been living on the boat for 3 days now while we were heading over to the boat show in Annapolis, but we just pulled everything out of the car that Margaret was leaving with me, and so the boat is a pretty big mess here. I've got some laundry in. I'm going to be straightening up this place, get the beer in the fridge before I get started on any projects. Yeah. Well, standing out looking at from the top of the day room and the laundry room and storage building over here, Sailing Emporium. As you can see, it's sort of getting near sunset. We just had some rain come through, pretty heavy downpour for a little while, but now it's clearing up again. Maybe we'll get another rain. Sort of looking west right here. You can see that big cloud over there. You know, it's pretty funny being around this boatyard compared to St. Mary's Boat Services last year down in Georgia. It was one of the few motorboats that are on the yard right here that I'm looking at. I guess you can't really see much of the yard from here because of the trees and stuff. But, you know, where St. Mary's last year would have been, you know, really busy with, I shouldn't say really busy, but busy with folks working on their own boats and stuff like that. Here the yard has been fairly quiet all day, although the yard does have, you know, maybe 6 or 8 people or so who are working on boats, hauling some of them out. Today a crane came in and took down one of the, you know, boat that was getting hauled's mast. And you know, some of the yard workers doing various jobs for different folks, but there's not many people, you know, I mean, actually working on their own boats. In fact, I didn't see anybody working on their own boats. You know, you can see some of the boats in the water here. Around the bend, there's at least as many more slips, and about, you know, it's all about half full at this point in time. A lot of people have already hauled out because of the you know, Hurricane Joaquin sort of threatening to come up here. Some people have already left to go south. The only people who are really around the yard, other than the workers and myself, are a handful of people who are waiting to head south themselves, kind of making final adjustments to their boat, provisioning, things like that. I imagine that most everyone's going to be gone within 2 weeks. So it's just a little bit different experience around here. All right. Well, it's about 6:15 or so. Margaret left, I don't know, about 3 o'clock, maybe a little bit before 3 o'clock. So I've been here for 3 hours by myself. Spent that time doing some laundry, straightening up the boat. I'll just give you a little show of the boat. I put my clothes away, sort of cleaned up the settee, put things away, put all the food away. Over here in the galley, I've got the stove working. Again, I made my first cup of tea, which is nice to have that. I also got the refrigerator running. These are all ways that I'm moving in and making it a little bit more livable than it was in Georgia, when for whatever reason I didn't turn any of those things on. Over here are mainly tools and stuff like that. You can see that they took the cushions off the port settee. Margaret had taken them back with her. She's going to be sewing new ones for us. I'm going to do the starboard settee as well. Didn't have enough room for all the cushions and wanted to leave me with something to sit on as well. So I'll bring those back with me when I leave.
Another thing that I did today was create a must-do, an A-list, and a B-list, all of the things we want to get accomplished.
So one of the things that's on our must-do list is to get started and hopefully finish a good deal of redoing the teak here, the seatall on the teak, stripping it, and then, you know, putting a couple new layers on, and then you know, putting some overcoat on it as well. But you know, going to be doing as much of the teak on the boat as I can. There's just a ton of it here. Some of it's a lot better than other parts, but it needs to be done. The other main job, and really the most important of all of them, that I'm going to be engaged in, is going to be replacing our internal chain plates, our original chain plates, with these bronze external chain plates. We had them fabricated by Port Townsend Foundry up in Port Townsend, Washington. These are the ones that a lot of the folks in the Toyota Owners Group who are replacing their chain plates are going with. So there's quite a few folks who have done this before, which is comforting in some ways because their knowledge can help me quite a bit. But at the same time, I've never done anything like this before, so it's making me pretty nervous to get started on this. So that pretty much is the end of the first day of work aboard Bear. Tomorrow I'll be getting my hands a little bit more dirty, hopefully beginning the process of checking off some of those things from the must-do, list and the A and the B list. Thanks a lot for coming along with us, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please thumbs it up below and share it if you like. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already, and like us on Facebook. Check out our blog as well at returntoseasons.com. But I'll be sure to put up a couple more videos and bring you along with us. So take it easy, guys.